Unfortunately, I am connected with this business by passion, not by any education. In 1974, when I was still a student of 17 years, there was an opportunity that I get into some business, and I thought, let me give a try. Only thing I did a different thing was I never sold what Raymond used to make for everybody. I thought, why not I design my own fabric, though I was not a professional designer, but by experience, by travel. So I started going to Italy during those days in 70s when nobody from India was ever seen in Italy in the shows or in a city called Biella, which is the now center for men's fashion. And I started going to Prima Vision and Milano Unica shows 35 years back. And I started getting some inspiration and started my business. Even today, I'm not a graduate, but fortunately, I am into the business of fashion by passion. And we don't only design textiles even today, we are the largest trading company in India for the last 35 years, ever since I started. We are also one of the few garment manufacturers who has the distinction in India to make garments for the topmost brands of the world, which is unknown to many. We make shirts for a lot of Italian brands. We make shirts for a very known brand called Hugo Boss. But we now design stones, because this is my new business, and we design stones. So what I would like to share with you all here is, get committed to your passion, and obviously since you joined NIFT, it shows that you're all committed to fashion. And there is a big opportunity for Indians, because there is a big change in the way people think about India today. When I started selling stone in America 20 years back, people used to think that Indians are not intelligent, they are fools. They used to use these words. But today, all my distributors first compliment us that Indians are the most intelligent people they come across. So you have a great future ahead. Want to wish you all for this class of 12 and all the best. Thank you.
The convocation address. I would like to invite Sir to the podium for the deliverance of the convocation address. Thank you, sir.
Dear Mr. Valaya, the Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Jain, guest of honor, my colleagues and guests, parents, and the graduated students. Welcome back to Hyderabad. Today morning after registration, I had taken this opportunity to get some feedback from students who had, not students, graduated students, to get their ideas. What do they think? What are the challenges they are facing? I wanted to share your thoughts so that we could improve upon this institute of yours, which has nurtured your dreams and for which I'm sure you enjoyed the environment which we could provide to all of you. Learning, as you know, is a never-ending story. You may have gone out, joined the industry, and every day is new for you. Every day something different is happening. And it's perhaps you would have realized that you have to allow the winds of change to blow around you so that you could take advantage of that. There is nothing constant other than a change, which I have heard so many times. I have taken some feedback from you, and I hope we'll do something better for your placements, as some of you had shown concern. But also give him some quiet time to ponder over the eternal mystery of birds in the sky, bees in the sun, flowers on the green hillside. In school, teach him it is far more honorable to fail than to cheat. Teach him to have faith in his own ideas, even if everyone tells him they are wrong. Teach him to be gentle with gentle people, tough with tough. Try to give my son the strength not to follow the crowd when everyone is getting on the bandwagon. Teach him to listen to all men, but teach him also to filter all he hears on a screen of truth. Take only the good that comes through. Teach him, if you can, how to laugh when he is sad. Teach him there is no shame in tears. Teach him to scoff at cynics and to beware of too much sweetness. Teach him to sell his brawn and the brain to the highest bidder, but never to put a price tag on his heart and soul. Teach him to close his ears to a howling mob and to stand and fight if he thinks he's right. Treat him gently, but do not cuddle him, because only the test of fire makes fine steel. Let him have the courage to be impatient. Let him have patience to be brave. Teach him always to have sublime faith in himself, because then he will always have sublime faith in mankind. This is a big order, but see what you can do. He's such a little fine fellow, my son. I think he has said what I would have told you to, as you're entering the industry or have entered for some time, to follow his advice, that don't get disheartened. There are ways of looking at things. There's not just the one way of doing things. That is the one common mistake we always make. Whether it is Enron case study, if somebody has read, that they never knew that anything was wrong happening here. They thought that's the only way. But there is alternates. There are different ways to reach things. You should have faith in yourself. And I'm sure this sane advice that comes from the Lincoln's letter, you can draw for yourself in your times to come and try to see that you follow your heart to achieve your dreams.
To these young, impressionable minds, we sincerely appreciate your kind gesture of gracing this occasion. To its student community to excel and to outperform. The number of accolades our students receive each year is growing rapidly, and we are proud of each one of them. To promote excellence at NIFT, NIFT has instituted 3 awards. The first of which is the Best Academic Performance Award, given to a student with the highest cumulative grade point average. The first category of awards for Best Academic Performance. May I please request all the award winners to please line up by the stage for quick access. The award winners are requested to come up and receive their award and also take a photo opportunity with our distinguished members on the dais. Fashion Management Program is Ms. Tanya. Congratulations, Tanya. The next award winner for the Best Academic Performance for the class of 2012 from the Fashion and Lifestyle. Congratulations, Uma. The next award winner for the Best Academic Performance for the class of 2012 from the Fashion Design Department is Miss Mrinalini Kondapalli. Congratulations, Mrinalini, and smile.
That's the goal on that side.
The award winner for the Best Academic Performance for the class of 2012 from the Textile Design Department is Harita Yadala. Congratulations, Harita. The award winner for the Best Thank you, Divya. Heartiest congratulations to all the winners in the category of Best Academic Performance. Now we will be presenting our second category of awards, which is for Academic Excellence with Community Service. The award for Academic Excellence with Community Service for NIFT Hyderabad is awarded to Ms. Anushri Anil Biyani from the Department of Fashion and Lifestyle Accessories Department. I do believe Ms. Anushree is unavailable to be with us today. I would request that the CC, Mr. Avinash Raipalli,
You can take the photograph. Okay.
Natasha Ramachandran from the Fashion Design Department. Congratulations, Natasha.
That's the all-round performance.
Big smiles, please.
Say cheese.
Textile Design Department.
Okay.
Big smile, students. Big round of applause for the DFT department.
Respected dignitaries, I have the privilege to propose vote of thanks. I, on behalf of Director NIFT,
भारत भाग्य विधाता द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा
Vinya Himachal